my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a battle of the foundations, or foundations, which I'll get to in a bit. And the products I'm going to be comparing today are both by IT Cosmetics and the CC Plus against their Bye Bye foundation. And we're going to figure out if these babies are a whoop or womp. Now, I have already used these products before, but I haven't used my CC Plus in a really long time, so I figured I wanted to kind of bring it back out and see if it's a little bit better than the Bye Bye foundation, because I have been using this product and I kind of have some knowledge on it, but my skin has been changing, so I definitely want to see which one is better. I have a skin type of an oily T-zone and normal all around, and today I'm really excited because I am collaborating with my good friend Christine from the channel Twilight Chick 143, and she also has combination skin as well. She has an oily T-zone and normal all around. I'm going to link her channel down below. I asked her if she wanted to collab because I thought it would be kind of cool just to see, you know, which product is better. Let's see our results. And I just saw her recent video saying she wanted to do the comparison, and I did too. So I figured we would collab. I thought it would be kind of cool to do that. She has great content and she puts a lot of effort into her channel. So yeah, so today we're going to be comparing those as well. I'm really excited to see which one is going to live up to par because they're both really good products, but you know, I haven't really like put it to the test and really concentrated on the product, so I'm really excited. So before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe because it is free, $99, and also click that bell. All right, guys, so now let's get into the specs of the foundation. Let's start off with the CC Plus. The first thing that I love about both of these products is that they both have SPF 50. I just love SPF. It's all about protection, especially in the spring and summertime. We're constantly in the sun. This one is a color correcting full coverage cream, a plus anti-aging hydrating serum, and this retails for $38. 7 different shades, and I will say for their shade range, it's not really taste the rainbow, which I'm all about, so I will say in that area it's definitely lacking. This product is literally #1 best-selling. I think this is what makes IT Cosmetics. So many people love this product and have sworn by it. One thing I kind of want to touch base before I go into the Bye Bye foundation, what I love about IT Cosmetics is they're really into skincare, and you guys know I'm all about treating that canvas because we got one. I love their skincare products. They are amazing. So they're really putting a lot of great ingredients into the product themselves, and they're really about enhancing natural beauty when it comes to their photos and everything on their Instagram. If you guys ever check it out, they never ever Photoshop any of their photos. I'm not sure if you guys know that, but if you see like a lot of other cosmetic companies, all the photos that they're blasting, everybody's just airbrush, Photoshop. You'll never see like a real raw photo. So I really appreciate that the brand really does it because it is showing true results. I mean, on Instagram, I will definitely admit I have smoothed out a lot of my photos. I don't do it to every single one. I'll just put like a little filter, but I'm not like smoothing out everything. I have done that on some photos. Like I said, I have nothing to hide, but I really like seeing how the product is going to wear. I don't put a filter on my video. I zoom you guys in so you can see what the product looks like. And it's really unfortunate when you see a brand and you don't know if their product is really going to make you look like that, because most likely in the end it's not, because the photos are photoshopped. So that I really appreciate about IT Cosmetics. They're all about real faces, raw beauty, and using their products, and you get to see what they really look like. Now let's go into their Bye Bye foundation. They did already have this, but they like relaunched it again at SPF 50. Now this one is not a foundation. It is a full coverage moisturizer. So when I thought about that, I figured, oh my gosh, that's like a twofer, because I know so many people get really lazy with their skincare, because I can get lazy too. And it's like a twofer. You have a moisturizer and you have some coverage, and boom. Bada bing, bada boom. What? I didn't know where I was going with that, but bada bing, bada boom, bam. Now for the Bye Bye foundation, this comes in 12 different shades, so there definitely is a better shade range, which I really appreciate. So hopefully those shades will carry over to the CC Plus, and this one is just $1.50 more. So the CC Plus is $38 and the Bye Bye foundation is $39.50. Now this is like the first full coverage moisturizer, and it also has 3D Skin Flex. So it's basically, I saw like a whole presentation because I do go to their events and they have invited me to things, but that will never ever manipulate my opinion, because you guys know I keep it real here on my channel. They showed a whole example where they placed a foundation of a high-end foundation. They didn't state which one because, you know, they're not trying to bash another brand, but they're just giving a comparison, and they're putting a high-end foundation against, I don't know if it was a high-end, but it was a foundation, I'm pretty sure it was high-end, next to theirs, and they were showing the Skin Flex, and they did a whole test. It was a rubber material, and they're bringing it back and forth, and it showed how the other foundation, once it was set, it was breaking apart, and their foundation stayed intact. So it's basically that the foundation will move your face, and that's something I definitely need, because I'm like, super animated, so that's definitely nice to know that my face isn't gonna be like crackling all over the place. And I know I said it's like the first ever full coverage moisturizer, but it's from them. This is gonna give hydration, improve the look of skin concerns, including redness, pores, breakouts, dark spots, lines, and wrinkles. There's a 3D skin flex, like I said. I'm using a 1/2 on one side and 1 on the other, just so we can do a battle. And I'm also gonna be doing a check-in within the day so I can show you how this baby is wearing, if any parts of my face are cracking or settling. If it's starting to look oily, I will definitely let you know. I don't do any touch-ups of the day, and I don't set with any setting spray. All I do is set with a translucent powder, which you will see. Okay, so now let's get into the battle of the two products. Woo! Okay guys, so now let's get started. First, I'm gonna prep my skin. I am placing the Benefit Professional. This has been my current favorite. My skin is becoming a little bit more oily. I'm not mad at it. I mean, this is the first year my skin was way more dry than usual, and I was like, what's going on? But this one has just been my favorite. I did have the Bye Bye Pores. I absolutely love that one, but I don't have any more. It's a really nice thin formula, really silky to the touch. It's not as thick as the Benefit Professional, but if you guys ever want to give it a try, it is a good one. So as far as shade goes, I am a medium plus a medium tan. I have to mix the two together. I'm a little bit self-tanned right now. If I'm a little bit lighter and I don't self-tan, then I am medium, and I'll put like a little bit of medium tan sometimes, but most of the time I'll just use medium and then just warm my face up. When I am completely self-tan though, I just use medium tan, so I'm like in between. It just depends, you know, what I'm doing with myself. For the right hand side, I'm going to be using the Bye Bye foundation. On the left hand side, I'm going to be using the CC Plus. Pump of medium tan. I'm just gonna swirl these two together. And this one that I'm mixing is the CC Plus. I'm just gonna start placing it. So I'm just gonna do a couple of dabs right there because there is really good coverage. I'm gonna be using their brush. This is the Heavenly Luxe Flat Top Buffing Foundation Brush. Really good. I've been using their brushes way more this year, and I have been absolutely loving them. So I'm gonna start off with a like light layer of the cake. I really like the smell. It has like this, I want to say citrusy, but I could be completely wrong. And I'm gonna show you what one light layer, what one light layer looks like. I'm trying not to ruin my lipstick, and I'm like, why did I wear this color? Legit the worst one when I'm about to put on foundation. Why? This is what the side looks like with the CC Plus and without. As you can see, with a really nice light layer, it just balanced out my skin tone. This is usually what I'll do for every day. I'm not a full coverage girl where I need to do that all of the time. I just like a nice balance, and this is what I'll usually do, but I'll definitely go in with a little bit more because obviously I did a pump and a pump. And as you can see, I barely needed any product whatsoever, and look how much I still have left. I still have quite a bit, so we're gonna do a couple more dabs onto the face. Let's do a 1, 2, and a 3, and a 4. Not too much product, and look, I still have a ton. So I kind of wasted that. Well, not really, because I'm doing half my face, which is why I have so much. So here we have no product, and here's half of my face with the CC Plus. It looks really beautiful. It gives me a really nice glow. It doesn't look cakey whatsoever. So you see that illumination factor. So I'll definitely end up setting my face. FYI, I don't put anything underneath my eye. Look how much product I still currently have. You don't need a lot. I could end up putting like one more layer to the cake, but I don't want to do that. It's already looking like medium to / full coverage with a very little product. Again, a little goes a long way, FYI. I'm not gonna use a sponge just because I have used these products before, and I really prefer it with a brush. I think it looks very nice in airbrush. I mean, it's okay with the sponge, but for some reason, I love how it looks with the brush. Seamless and beautiful, natural, glowing, not cake face whatsoever. So next, now let's move on to the Bye Bye foundation. I'm actually just gonna use the same brush and just kind of dab off the excess product right there, and good as new. I have the Bye Bye foundation. Again, I'm going to do a pump and a pump. Since there is a pump, I'm going to try not to waste any product and do a half, like a little, okay, that works right there. Do like a half pump. This is really nice because you have really good control on this one. You know how sometimes when you try to do a half pump and you're like, okay, that was basically a full pump. Mix this product up, do some dabs right there. Very little. So you can see the coverage with a light layer. And this one also claims to be a full coverage moisturizer. Again, this one is not a foundation. This one is the Bye Bye foundation. Bye, Felicia. This is probably really optimal for people who forget to moisturize their face. I'm in a rush or I just don't feel like doing it. and this is perfect. It's a twofer. Okay, so here's an overview of the product. Right here, really nice light layer. We have the CC Plus on this side. Here's the moisturizer on this side. What do you guys think? Again, a really great balancing product. It balanced out my skin tone. It doesn't look cakey at all. It's still luminous just like the CC Plus, I will say that, but I feel like it doesn't look as luminous on first application. And again, this is what I'll do like on a daily basis. You don't really need a lot of product because look, I did a half pump of each again, and look how much product I still have. Place a little bit more. That was supposed to be a smiley face, but yeah, there we go. Start putting this in, and then let's see what the second layer looks like. Again, another beautiful product. It looks really nice and luminous. For some reason, I do want to say like the CC Plus looks just a little like smidge bit little, so tiny. More luminous than the Bye Bye foundation. And again, this is a full coverage moisturizer, so I definitely believe in the claims for that. But looking at it like literally just head on, I can't even tell a difference of the product itself. I think they both look beautiful and they feel really nice as well. Okay guys, so I went ahead and did my concealer and set it. I just set my under eye in my lower triangle area, and I used the Peach Perfect powder. Now to set the rest of my face, I'm going to be using the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pore Pressed. I don't know how this is going to work because I usually use the Peach Perfect or the Laura Mercier or the Patrick Star, like those loose translucent powders, but I decided I was going to use this one because my friend Christine, I think she said she was going to use this one, so I just want to use the same just to see how it's going to be. I usually, ooh, that might have been too much. The Heavenly Luxe Wonder Ball powder, my favorite top setting brush ever. I discovered it, I think, the end of last year, and I am obsessed with it. So I'm just gonna just buff this in, and we're gonna start pushing this powder in as well. I mean, I'm sure this is gonna work just as well, just even though, I mean, it's just a pressed powder. It shouldn't really make a difference, you know, if it's loose or not. I'll usually bring this one when I just wanna touch up my oily T-zone, but I've never set my whole face, so I'm excited to see how it's gonna be. Wow, look how smooth my face looks. I probably should have been using this product much earlier. But this brush, oh my gosh, looks so good. It looks pretty dang freaking smooth. Do you guys see this, how smooth it looks? So again, we have the CC Plus on this side, and we have the Bye Bye foundation. Both look equal to me. Nothing looks different at all, at least in my opinion. I mean, I'm looking right at it, and I'm up close to my mirror right now, and I'm looking at it. It looks great. I'm like, wow, I'm blown away by this product right now. I'm just like, I'm literally touching my chest like, thank you. Okay guys, I went ahead and did the rest of my makeup. I just used the Becca Chrissy Teigen palette for my blush and highlights. But overall, this is what the face looks like. I am obsessed with the pressed powder. The Pores No More. Oh my gosh, it is such a beautiful set. It honestly took, I'm like, it took the Bye Bye foundation and CC Plus to a whole nother level. Now let's see how this foundation, well, the CC Plus foundation and the Bye Bye foundation, which is the full coverage moisturizer, is going to wear within the day. I'll do some check-ins. We'll see how it wears. Right now, it is currently 10:12 right now. And yeah, let's see how this baby is going to wear within the rest of the day. So I will see you soon. Woo! Okay, guys. Whew. Sorry, it is now, oh, I kind of have boogers. Sorry, I was like blowing my nose. Oh, and I have lipstick underneath my lip. Sorry, I ate lunch. Okay, so I went out, I was doing some errands, I went to the store and all that. Whew, it is so hot outside. I was like sweating, which is why I have, you guys will see it in closer, but I have streaking. But it's been 6 hours and I am literally in shock because I was sweating and I kept going like this to my face. That's what I'll do. Like I'll just hit it before it starts like dripping down, except right here it dripped down. But let's zoom in. Like I said, I have that streaking because I was sweating outside. I had to run a bunch of errands, but okay, so now let's look at the foundation. So remember, I have the CC Plus on this side and the Bye Bye foundation. All in all, I never blended that out. I just went out and did my own thing because I didn't care. But look how amazing my makeup still looks. Even the nose is still matte. If you see that shine, I have my lights on and it's highlight, but I don't see any oiliness. If anything, I see a little oils peeking through the center. But if you compare my face and ignore that line, everything looks really nice. That Bye Bye Pores really set my face. So I'm pretty amazed. I mean, it's been 6 hours and I get an oily T-zone. I mean, I don't have, my nose is breaking up very little in here. And actually on both sides, it is breaking up a little. I can see it. I'm not picking my nose. Yeah, everything is looking really good. I wish I could tell you like one side is doing better than the other, but they look really nice. I mean, the only thing that looks better is this side because it's not as harsh as this. You guys, but that's not what the, you know, test is right now. It's the foundation and it looks so good. I mean, it's definitely going to change once I go to dance because I'm going to be a sweaty mess. And yeah, everything is looking really good besides that terrible blush and bronzer application that I did. All right, guys, I'll see you at dance. Whoop! I know, I'm so disgusting right now. I'm so sweaty. Hi guys! Okay guys, so I'm in my sports bra right now and I am so tired. I came back from dance and if you saw my face was dripping in sweat. And excuse my like butthole look. So now let's take a look at the foundation or what's left of it. A lot has basically disappeared, but my skin looks still nice and balanced. It obviously faded. You know what really impressed me was, I think what really set the deal with the face was the Bye Bye Pores Pressed Translucent Powder. This stuff is seriously so amazing and I plan on using it way more because it made my face look so just put together, laid great, nice and matte and set. I have played with both of these products and I already had a little bit of knowledge of what I thought was going to happen. I thought that the CC Plus was going to make me really oily within the day, and then the moisturizer was going to make me oily but not as fast, and it was going to look a little bit better texture-wise since it has that flex technology, and I have worn both products. But now trying it out and setting it with that powder, I'm literally amazed. I thought both products worked really well. I thought I was really gonna have like a landslide finish, like this one's the best and this one sucks, but it turned out that both of them ended up being really great on my face. I mean, I think it just kind of depends what you're looking for in a product. I mean, if you are someone where you don't really moisturize a lot, then I would probably go for that one because it's a, you know, moisturizer. Each of them can be built up. You can have a really beautiful sheer finish, a more natural finish, and you can also build it up to full coverage and it still looks just as beautiful. So I'm gonna give both products a whoop. I really didn't think that was going to happen. I was ready to give this one a whomp and one a whoop, and it really surprised me. I even told Christine, like, oh, hey, I've kind of played with these products before. I feel like this might happen, but I'm not sure. Just really see what happens within the day, and yeah, I am blown away. I think my face looks really nice and balanced right now. I know I have studio lights and all that, but just looking at my face, it still looks really good. Besides, like, this and, you know, some of my eyebrows gone, but other than that, I think the product works really well. Let's kind of zoom you in on my nose. Obviously, I had some breaking apart right here, and I lost some foundation from my nose because I was wiping it and blowing my nose. Both of these are a big whoop from me. I love the Bye Bye Foundation and the CC Plus. All right, guys, well, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoy my whoop or whomps, and I will continue to do them. Also, leave me some suggestions down below because I definitely always take those into account. And yeah, I love you fine apples so much, and I'll see you beautiful people in the next one. Mwah! Whoop!